Imagine turning your forgotten backyard into a breathtaking retreat. Ready to see how? Picture this, a barren patch of land slowly but surely transforming into a vibrant oasis. That's the power of a garden makeover. From urban balconies that become serene retreats to sprawling backyards that morph into enchanting wonderlands, the possibilities are endless. And the best part? You're about to witness these transformations in all their glory, from bland to breathtaking. So, stay tuned to witness the magic of garden makeovers. Ever thought a tiny balcony could turn into an urban oasis? Think again! Picture your morning coffee paired with the scent of fresh flowers, or your evening unwind with the rustle of leaves as your soundtrack. It's all possible, even in the heart of the city. Our first example is a balcony barely large enough for two, but with a bit of creativity, it's transformed into a lush, inviting retreat. The secret? Vertical gardening. By utilizing the walls and even the ceiling, every inch of space is maximized. Climbing vines, hanging baskets, and wall-mounted planters create a living tapestry of greenery, proving that you don't need a sprawling lawn to have a stunning garden. Next, we have a rooftop that was once a barren concrete slab. Now, it's an elevated paradise. A collection of containers, each brimming with vibrant foliage and flowers, creates a garden that's as diverse as it is compact. Container gardening allows for flexibility, as plants can be moved and rearranged as needed. And let's not forget the added bonus of the views. Now let's turn our attention to a small courtyard in the city's heart. Once a neglected, gloomy space, it's now a serene sanctuary. A clever use of mirrors gives an illusion of space, while a variety of plants, each with different heights, textures, and colors, adds depth and interest. A small, bubbling water feature brings the soothing sound of nature right to the doorstep. Lastly, we dive into a narrow side yard transformation. Once a forgotten strip of land, it's now a thriving kitchen garden. Raised beds and trellises make the most of the limited space, providing fresh herbs and veggies just a few steps from the kitchen. Each of these urban oases showcases the magic of garden makeovers. With a dash of creativity and a sprinkle of determination, any space, no matter how small, can be transformed into a green retreat. After all, in the world of gardening, size doesn't matter when it comes to creating your own green corner. Ready to add a splash of color to your life? Let's dive in. Picture this, a garden that's a riot of colors. Vibrant yellows, fiery reds, soothing blues, and calming greens. Imagine being surrounded by a kaleidoscope of hues, each one playing its part in creating a symphony of color that's as breathtaking as a rainbow. This is the magic of colorful transformations. These transformations are not just about splattering hues here and there, it's about understanding the color wheel, the warm and cool colors, and how they interact with each other. It's about creating color schemes that balance and complement each other, that create a harmony pleasing to the eye. Take, for example, a garden transformed with a monochromatic scheme. It's not just one shade of green, but a symphony of greens. From the palest mint to the darkest forest green. The result is a garden that's soothing and calming, a place of tranquility and peace. Then there's the analogous scheme where colors next to each other on the color wheel are used. This could be a garden bursting with the warm hues of red, orange, and yellow, creating a space that's full of energy and vibrancy. But the real showstopper is the complementary scheme, where colors opposite each other on the color wheel are used. Imagine a garden with the fiery reds of roses contrasted with the cool blues of lavender. It's a sight that's not just visually stunning, but also creates a dynamic, exciting space. It's not just the colors themselves, but how they're used that can transform a garden. A border of fiery red tulips against a backdrop of cool green foliage can create a stunning visual impact. A smattering of blue and purple flowers in a sea of green can create a sense of depth and richness. And let's not forget the role of white in a colorful garden. It's the perfect canvas against which all other colors shine, the perfect balance to the riot of colors. So whether it's a patch of your backyard or an entire landscape, remember, a little color goes a long way. Embrace the colors of nature, and watch as your garden transforms into a vibrant, living canvas of color. Remember, a little color goes a long way. Think outside the box, or should we say, the pot. Gardens are a canvas for creativity. They don't have to be limited to just plants and flowers. Innovative ideas can elevate a garden from ordinary to extraordinary. Let's delve into some of these innovative transformations. Consider garden art. From vibrant mosaic stepping stones to whimsical wind chimes, art can add a personal touch to any garden. One transformation saw a bland backyard become a captivating gallery, with every corner showcasing a unique piece of art. The key here is to let your personality shine. Are you a fan of abstract sculptures, or do you prefer the rustic charm of metalwork flowers? The choice is all yours. Repurposing items is another great way to innovate. Old ladders can become charming plant stands, while discarded pallets can be transformed into vertical gardens. One enthusiast turned an old rusty bicycle into a stunning flower display. The bicycle, once destined for the scrapyard, became the garden's centerpiece, its basket overflowing with vibrant blooms. Here, creativity and sustainability go hand in hand. And let's not forget DIY projects. They can be as simple as hand-painted pots or as complex as a homemade water feature. In one garden, a DIY wooden pergola became the focal point, draped in lush green vines. It provided much-needed shade, a perfect spot for those lazy summer afternoons. The beauty of DIY is that it allows you to create something that's uniquely yours. Innovation doesn't stop with objects. Some gardeners have reimagined the very concept of a garden itself, like the transformation that turned a small rooftop into a thriving vegetable patch, proving that you don't need a sprawling backyard to have a flourishing garden. Innovative ideas are all around us, waiting to be discovered and applied. So next time you're planning a garden makeover, why not step off the beaten path? Who knows what you might create? Innovation is the key to a unique garden makeover. Want a stunning garden without the constant upkeep? We've got you covered. It's time to dive into the world of low-maintenance, high-impact garden transformations. First off, let's talk about plants. Choosing the right flora can make a world of difference. Opt for perennial plants that come back year after year, cutting down on the time you spend replanting. Think hostas, daylilies, or even lavender. These plants not only add beauty to your space but also prove to be real time savers. But what about those who live in more arid environments? Succulents and cacti are your best friends, folks. These plants thrive in dry conditions, require little watering, and come in an array of shapes and sizes. Plus, they add a unique aesthetic to your garden. Now let's move on to watering. Automated watering systems can be real game changers for those who are time poor but still want a lush garden. These systems can be programmed to water your garden at specific times, ensuring your plants get the hydration they need without you lifting a finger. Mulching is another easy care solution that not only reduces the need for watering but also helps to suppress weeds. Pine bark, straw, or even cocoa hulls, the choice is yours. Mulching also adds a finished, professional look to your garden beds. And don't forget about garden art. Incorporating sculptures, wind chimes, or even a beautifully painted birdhouse can create focal points in your garden that require zero maintenance. These features add a personal touch to your space, making it truly your own. So, as you can see, a beautiful garden doesn't have to be high maintenance. With the right plants, an automated watering system, mulching, and a dash of garden art, you can create a space that is not only stunning, but also easy to care for. And remember, gardening is not about creating perfection. It's about creating a space that brings you joy, a space that feels like home. A beautiful garden doesn't have to be high maintenance. Inspired yet? Ready to transform your own space? We've journeyed through urban oases, reveled in colorful creations, marveled at innovative ideas, and discovered the beauty of low-maintenance, high-impact gardens. If you're hungry for more, remember to hit that like button, share the magic with your friends, and subscribe for a steady stream of green-fingered inspiration. Don't forget to comment on your favorite garden makeover in the video, and stay tuned for more epic transformations.